So last night my husband and I went to the Bethel Worship Night, Cape Town, and it was an amazing experience. It was a not so fun experience getting there, but it was amazing. Yesterday I had a not so nice day. Had some stuff happening, made not so nice choices, which led to some, sat in traffic for about an hour, to the point where my husband and I realized, you know what, this is not working. The worship night started at 7. We left home at about 5. By 6:30, we realized this was not working, and by not 6:30, 7:30, we realized this was not working because the event started at 7, and by I think it was about 7:45 or so, we realized we're gonna have to stop and we're gonna have to walk. And I have been, I have to be honest, I was very disappointed because this was something that's been on my vision board for years. And I felt devastated, for somebody else is like not having food or being in a bad situation is being devastated, but not being at the Bethel worship night for me at that point was devastating. And we stopped about 3.5 kilometers outside of the venue, and then we walked. And we walked and we walked and we walked. And I was reminded yesterday of when a person feels hopeless and in despair, and how the enemy can just come in and he can just make you feel like, this is just never. And we were walking, and I like walking. I'm challenged in that endurance, long walking, but I like walking. I really like walking. And we were about halfway in, about a little bit over a kilometer in, and about a 2.6 actually when you go check where, and there's two of these high roads where the road makes a bend, and then it's almost like it's forest on both sides. And I know I got onto that tip, and I was like, I heard the music, and I was like, we're close, up to the point where when I finally got on the hill, I realized the music was close because the estate was like skew at that point, so it was close, but you still had to go right around. And I was walking, and at that point where I wanted to cry. I wasn't crying because I was missing out, or because I was looking forward to this. I was crying because I knew it was close, and yet not so close like I thought. And at that point I was in two minds, like, why don't I just turn around, and just turn back, get in the car, and go home and forget about this whole thing. And the other part of me was like, you really, really, really wanted to do this, so what are you going to decide? So I endured, yes. And anyway, long story short, I persisted, I endured. Roughly 3.5 kilometers later, got there, and it was even in the complex. I had to walk to them. When we got there, it was right at the back, and it was really like the worship music. This just swept me through. Mervyn and I found ourselves right in front after a while, because we were walking in between the people and walking. And for me, like I said, it wasn't about Bethel, it wasn't about it. It was something that I've always wanted to experience, and it was something that I really set my heart on. And it, for one moment, felt like it wasn't gonna happen, and then the next moment we were there. And I realized some things about myself, which was I endured, so I got a result. The other thing was that worship changes everything. When I walked in there, I saw all these believers around me, and I saw people worshiping, and I was experiencing worship. It was like, worship changes everything. I was in God's presence and everything made sense. It was no longer what I was feeling the whole. It was no longer about what I went through, even the endurance, because we only endure because God gives us the grace to do that. But it was like I pushed through, and I actually questioned myself, asked myself the question, what are you going to do next time when you go through a challenge? Are you going to take the same mentality? If I endure, I will see the harvest, or am I going to give up? So my encouragement to you is, whatever you're facing, it seems so bad in the middle of it, but when you get to the top of the hill, it's like my husband said to me last night. He said, Dom, we went through a valley. It was literally like the road is like down and up and down and up, valley, uphill, valley, uphill. When you're in the valley, you experience every form of pain, disappointment. Everyone's valley is different, but when you get on the mountain, when you get on the top, it all makes sense. You understand why you had to do this. You understand why you had to go through this, because God shows you, I had a plan with this. I needed you to stick out. So this is the encouragement to us all, stick it out. Don't give up prematurely. Don't stop prematurely. Keep it up. Endure. Hold on to it. Paul speaks about enduring, and how endurance produces character. There's a few things mentioned here, but that for me was like, I could see a side of me that could be successful because I refused to quit, even though everything in me said, quit. This is too far. This is too heavy. You're not going to get through. Just turn around. The enemy was like, whoop, whoop, give up, turn around, don't do this. I'm here for you. Like, really? Like he would ever care about how important I am to him. Like, really? But I refused to listen. And God gets all the glory. I realized just once again, for me, I have it in me. I'm just not using it to its full potential. And the importance of feeling low and disappointed and at a place of despair and hopelessness, worship works because it changes atmosphere, changes the atmosphere. So that's my encouragement to you. Let's hold on. Let's endure. Let's not finish or stop halfway. Let's finish the race strong. God bless.